So a new Evo where you can upgrade any player up to an 87 rated seems to be leaked. So we're going to be going through that in today's video and talking about all the market implications. But before we start that, not an ad on the trading service, but in fact a giveaway. We were meant to do this a while ago, but we kind of got a bit caught up with I was learning how to trade on Amazon, funnily enough. But yeah, now we're going to be back and we're going to be streaming a lot more. Previously we were only streaming from 5 PM. Now we're going to start getting back streaming 6 days a week from 3 PM all the way through to about half an hour after content. And to celebrate this, we are going to be doing a giveaway where I'm going to be trading on one of your guys' accounts for 10 hours starting this Sunday, which is when the long streams are going to be back. To enter, go and join the Discord. It'll be like the second link in the description. And again, you guys can go and give me, or all you got to do is type in your PSN and your Xbox. I'm going to pull a winner on Saturday and start trading on your account on Sunday. So best of luck. And again, Discord, I think it's about the third link in the description. As always, if you guys are interested in additional trading support, we do offer that for Twitch subs and for Patreon subs, depending on what you're interested in. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the brand new Evo that's been leaked. And yeah, there are some monstrous players that go and fit it. So let's go and talk about everything we know. So far it's been leaked by Foot Agent. He always leaks the Evos. He said that there is a all stat boost, and I feel like this is really shown because all sorts of loads of different positions seem to fit, and because loads of different positions seem to fit, it seems to be kind of a generic upgrade. Although there is a skill move and a weak foot upgrade, which is definitely more favourable for attacking players than it is defending players. There's only 3 players he said that can be used so far, and that is Smalling, Lino, and the last one being Asensio. Although he says that apparently the boost is good when someone asks him if there's a good boost. So what I've done is I've grabbed the highest stat out of pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending and physical between Smalling, Lino and Asensio. For example, I put the pace to maximum 88, I put the shooting to maximum 90, I put the highest maximum to 89 from Asensio, and I've managed to get a filter that has loads of players. And again, this is really broad. It fits like thousands of players. But I'm going to go through some of the players that I think will be the most popular. Now, we talked about this in a previous video about how Saliba was privately leaked to go and fit an Evo, and it seems that this is the Evo because Saliba fits under all of their stats. Now, again, investing in these cards is quite risky because I'll show you in a second. These are some of the most inflated cards in the game. And because it's any sort of position upgrade, because I mean, through the players that are leaked already, we know that centre-backs can go and fit, we know that left-backs can fit, we know that left wings can fit, we know that left mids can fit, we know that right wings can fit, centre mids and right mids, so it doesn't seem to be a position, obviously not goalkeeper, but it doesn't seem to be a position-specific Evo. And the problem we have with the position-specific Evos, especially if they've gone and said that they're an all-stat upgrade, is sometimes they can just be a bit rubbish. Sometimes they can be just like +1s and 2s, and maybe a play style that maybe favours one line in the team. So, for example, maybe a defensive or a passing or a forward sort of one. So, I don't really want to invest in these, but this is just interesting content that potentially is going to go and replace something in your teams. So the players that I found that go and fit the Evo that I think are interesting is we've got Saliba, who goes and fits the Evo. We've got Ramirez. Now, obviously, a lot of these players up to 86 rated are actually all extinct because of the current tournament that are out. We've got Ramirez that would go and fit the Evo. We've got Matuidi. So again, we had this in a recent Evo where we have Ramirez, Matuidi, Hamsik and Marquisio all fitting an Evo, and I believe it's the exact same this time. But a lot of these actually favour towards defenders. We've got Tomori fitting the Evo as a nice defender. We've got Lino, who, of course, can be used offensively, but I definitely think he's more of a... I don't know, he's a bit of a weird one. I guess he's an attacking left-back in all fairness. A bit like a Theo Hernandez, but a bit weedy in comparison. We've got Zambarotti, seems to fit a lot of Evos recently. He's fitting both left-back and right-back. So I've Metal who fits it, and we've got Petit, but again, it just seems to go and fit a massive range of players. Thuram seems to go and fit it for you guys who have him, but also popular SBCs that go and fit it is the Guendouzi SBC, if you guys did that one. Thuram fits it, the Sissoko fits it. A few attacking players that I found go and fit it. Ferran Torres, which is interesting. Heung-min Son's base card seems to go and fit it. Inform Cristiano Ronaldo 87 rated fits. I'm not quite sure if the 88... Well, the 88 won't because it's max rating of 87. And yeah, if we go and look at the cards that are up the most, it does seem to be defensive / centre-back. So I think if there's any sort of private leaks, it's definitely towards the centre-back. So we're seeing that Breme's up, Taiwo is up, Inigo Martinez, Buongiorno, Cordoba, Hamsik. Tar, Yanquatra. I'm not sure why Yanquatra would be up because he's 89 rated. But Mark Gahey. So you can see a lot of 87 rated or 86 rated CDMs and centre backs are up. So I definitely have this probably fitting more towards a centre back or a CDM if the private leakers know something that we don't know. So that is the information we have regarding the up-and-coming leak. It might be today's Evo, although Thursdays are normally quite bland when it comes to Evo. So I'd be very surprised if it isn't on Friday, but yeah, so we might go and get it today. Content that is also leaked is a Kolo Muani. Now, apparently I butchered this guy's name. Muani? Kolo Muani, I guess. Now, there's no official card on this leak. But yeah, he's had some insane Evos recently. Have like 99 dribbling, I think it was like 94 pace and 90 on shooting. So yeah, definitely going to need to have a decent fancy card, or maybe they're going to give him 5-star skills for him to be demanded. The Mateta we covered in yesterday's video was leaked. His card was abysmal, so we can only hope that this French striker is a bit better. If Kolo is quite well demanded, the cards that I think could do the best, the best, I guess, link investments, or the most popular link investments, would probably be Kalulu, as his card has fit loads of Evos recently. I'd say Mike Miangan. I love pronouncing French players' names. Could do quite well. And then we've also got the Trailblazer Breme. But I mean, the Trailblazer Breme is already up like 50k. Since we've had leaks. Dr. Louise, I think, will be another very popular card. When we always look at what cards we think will be the most popular, either as an investment or just, you know, I guess just who we think people are going to buy the most, we normally look for cards at about 50 to 150k. There are some way more premium cards, especially if we look at heroes and icons that would link Kolo, but you know, your average player normally won't go out the way and buying 400 or 500k cards going to link someone up. Also, talking about SBCs that are leaked, we did think it'd be Anthony. It's not the first POTM we actually thought would be one player but another, but it was Sunset. Now, Sunset definitely deserved it on merit-wise. I think he got 4 goals and a penalty, whereas Anthony, I think he got like 1 goal, 1 assist or something like that. So despite being obviously fan favourite, Sunset's merit did go and get him the win over Anthony. Seems a bit pointless unless they're going to go and make it a 90 rated, because they either make a really good POTM and then make this card useless, or they make a low rated POTM and then make this card better. So what I can only presume they will do is probably go and give him 2 completely different playstyles from this one, and then maybe they'll go and boost some sort of stats that this guy won't. Sometimes what they do is they give +1s and 2s slightly differently from promo cards or POTMs to create some sort of different demand. But yeah, not quite sure what they're going to do there to create some demand. Next player who's been leaked to get a POTM is Monday, and ironically, she is actually going to come out on Monday 5 PM. Now, I'm not too sure how demanded she's going to be because she is extremely unlinkable. One of the ways how we know that, you know, she might not be very well demanded because of how linkable is because she has very, very similar stats here to Babadeje. It's just one of these days. It's one of these days. But we know that this woman is SBC fodder. So, you know, we can see that she's got high pace, mid shooting, high dribbling. Well, I mean, she's got high pace, high shooting, and high dribbling, so she's arguably got a better card than her. But we can see here there's no demand. Now, will there be demand with these two put together? I'd be quite surprised with the amount of attacker SBCs we had. I feel like she'd need to have like 5-star skills, 5-star, 4-star weak foot, and her base card does only have 3-star skills and 3-star weak foot. And again, her base card was also SBC fodder until the objectives came, where people had to go build 86 rated squads. So yeah, it's an interesting card, but I just don't think it'll be a very well demanded card. The position utility she does have is basically striker or winger, so obviously with high pace and not so high shooting, her card would probably favour more on the left wing than striker. A card that I believe can also play left wing and right wing, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, left wing and right wing is Raphinha. Raphinha is believed to go and get a World Tour SBC. This is quite interesting, although maybe not going to come in quite as cheap as what you guys would like. We're not likely to go and get him as a, as a upgrade thing here, because we've already got one of these that's out for the current season. I'd be very surprised if they're going to go and release another one of these, so I wouldn't be looking at buying La Liga players hoping that maybe he'd be used in one of them. Instead, it's just likely to come out as a just a normal SBC, which I think is quite interesting, because if we look at the players that we've had in the past from these sort of SBCs, they've just not been very expensive whatsoever. They've been like 20k players, 50k players here and there. So them releasing Raphinha, despite his recent inform being 160k, and presumably this card's going to be better, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting because, you know, they're kind of throwing the manual out the window. You know, they're just going with someone who's going to be like 7-8 times more expensive than any other World Cup Tour card that's come out. It could definitely be a very popular card. Obviously, his previous cards have been very popular for both the Cup and Evos in the past. But yeah, what do we think he might do to the market? He might go and drop wingers. I especially think maybe, especially La Liga and Brazilian wingers. I could see him going and dropping. You know, maybe we go and see a bit of a hit on a Numero, Martinelli, or maybe we go and see a bit of a hit on some of the Rodrigo inform cards. But and yeah, potentially also going to see a hit on his inform cards. What cards could do quite positively from this? I'd say Inigo Martinez, you know, could be quite well demanded. Eder Militao. The problem is there's no investment on these because they're max price for the current tournaments. You can leave that sort of demand to go and drop off. We did go and get some content yesterday, and that was a Road to the Final player pick, and that Road to Final player pick was between Ansel, Witsel and Digny. Digny looking like a way better card here than Witsel, although Aston Villa have just come off the back of a 4-1 loss against Crystal Palace, so I'm not too sure how favourable they are for their, their Champions League run. But yeah, the upgrades on him, again, if he go and gets into the round of 16, he gets a +1. If they go and qualify for the quarterfinals, he gets a +1. If they go and qualify for the semi-finals, gets a +1. Qualify for the final, gets a +1, and gets a +1 play style, which means he'll have 3 play styles. And yeah, if they go and win the final, he gets to a 96 rated no matter what. The only problem with this card is obviously we've had Mendy SBCs, we've had Theo Evos, and yeah, left back's kind of been swarmed for Evos and SBCs. So I feel like his demand probably isn't too insane off the back of that. Other than that, we went and got ourselves a brand new team of the week. Nothing too insane in this one. We could expect to see Salah potentially do quite well out of packs, buying him Saturday midday. Potentially the same here with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We could expect to see him potentially doing quite well out of packs. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything too interesting. It is literally all just SBC fodder. I mean, Claude Maurice, if he goes and fits an Evo down the line, would be nice. But yeah, I don't really see there being too much demand on a lot of these cards. Just for a quick look, I'd be interested to see how's Edison done since going out of packs, because obviously promo goalkeepers are, you know, they're quite a scarcity. He's only done 23 to 25. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what he does by weekly, but yeah, a bit of an underwhelming rise on that card right there. YouTube comment section wise, there wasn't really too much. People were just talking about should they go and use one Evo, do one Evo, Playstyle Plus or another. And yeah, I'd always recommend checking out like Neil Guides for that. He's always very good regarding that and very educated opinion. But that is going to go and wrap it up. Any comments, do feel free to drop them down below. Do make sure to go and enter that giveaway for me to trade in your account for 10 hours. That's been that. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.